Hey, how are you guys doing? Today I'm going to be challenging myself and I'm gonna try and talk while I do my makeup. You guys know that that's been a struggle of mine, and yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna try and explain what I'm doing while I'm actually doing it and not stopping applying makeup and just like talk continuously. I might not post this video. I might, if you're seeing this, duh, I decided to post it. So yeah, let's just have fun and play with makeup. If you want to play with makeup with me, yeah, that sounds pretty much right. Go ahead and get your makeup products out and let's do our makeup together. First, I'm gonna take my base, or my primer rather. This is the Porefessional Porefessional primer. And I'm gonna put that on my cheeks and some on my forehead and on my chin, because those are the places that I have like really big visible pores. So that's where I'm placing. I have like a lot of, this is where I usually break out, my chin. When I was younger, I would break out on my neck a lot. I remember in my college days when I started going to college, and you know, the commute here in Manila with all the pollution and the heat and the sweat that you need to go through to go to college or university, that affects your skin a lot. So back in college, I remember I would break out so much here. And there was a time where I just had enough, and I went to my mom and I started crying and telling her, "Mom, I'm so tired of all these breakouts." And eventually we went to like a oh, by the way, this is, I'm using the Revlon Colorstay in the shade Natural Tan and on my sponge. Anyway, where was I? So I told my mom if I can visit a dermatologist to get it checked, and that really helped. It got my pimples away, my blemishes away on my neck, and I was really happy about that. Then when I started working, for some reason, my chin started to break out. I think it's because of age as well. As you get older, I'm not sure if it's true though, but I've heard a lot about it. As you get older, your skin starts to break out in different areas that you used to not break out in. So that's what happened to me. And I'm already 30 plus. I'm turning 33 next month. And yeah, it's still going on. When I'm closer to that time of the month, it gets really bad. Like, I get huge pimples, clustered all together, usually 3 or 2 clustered together, and it's terrible. But that's how my skin is. And I'm really bad at skincare. Like, I don't have a skincare routine at all. All I do is wash my face with, what brand do I use? Clean and Clear. That's the facial wash that I use. That's it. That's pretty much all I do to my skin. I just wash it with facial wash. In the morning when I wake up, I just wash it with water. But at night or during the day, I wash it with a facial wash. And I really think I should start doing my skincare or treating my skin better, because prevention is better than cure. And I'm already at that age where I know my skin is gonna hate me when I turn 40. So I do really need to start with my skincare, but that costs money. And it should be a priority, but right now it's not my priority, but it will be soon. It will be. Next is concealer. So this I will put underneath my eyes, of course. I love this concealer. I used to, what was I using before this? The ColourPop one. the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, but I ran out of that and I'm not able to get my hands or buy another one. So luckily, Maybelline is very much available here in the Philippines. So I got this and I love it. I love this concealer. So I used to blend out my concealer with a sponge, but now I do it with a brush. So that's that's what I'm gonna do. So first, I tap it in. This is gonna look a little bit gross for those of you who don't like seeing like eyeballs moving around. You can just fast forward. So I'm just tapping it in. I just find this way easier to get in the crevice than the sponge that I have. I used to have like the small mini sponges, but then I used them like way too much, and of course I had to throw them away and I didn't get a chance to purchase a new one. So I'm using a brush to blend my concealer. Now, if you have really oily eyelids, I would recommend just using an actual eyeshadow primer. Although the rest of my face is very oily, my eyelids are not that oily, so I can get away with using concealer on my eyelids as a base. And I'm not sure if you see it on camera or saw it on camera, but I do have a lot of pigmentation on my eyelids, so this really like helps cancel that pigmentation out. So I'm gonna go over my eye bags just one more time, tapping it with a brush, and then I'm gonna take my Airspun and use my sponge to set that. Now this is like what we call baking. Baking is not for everybody, but ever since I discovered baking, it has really helped kept like the creasing at bay underneath my eyes, because I have so many lines underneath my eyes or on my eye bags. So this just really helps with that. And I'm gonna do the same on my eyelids. So I don't like bake a long time. After I set my eyelids, I just brush everything away with a very light hand, like the excess powder. And then I take my setting powder. Yes, it has my name on it because I think my sister has the same exact product, so we don't get confused which one's hers and mine. So I take my setting powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me. And then if I'm like going out, I set my face with the sponge. So I dunk the sponge in here, and then I press that into my skin. But now I'm not going out. I mean, hello, we're in quarantine. So I am just gonna take some on my brush and tap that on my skin. No swiping or no swirling around. Just tap on the skin so it doesn't disrupt the foundation that we have there. Powdering the skin everywhere is not for everyone. Like if you have dry skin, I would not recommend that you set your makeup or foundation with powder, because you don't really need to. But I have oily skin, so I need to set my foundation with primer. Now we're gonna go into some bronzer. I'm using the Rimmel bronzer. It has a bit of a sheen to it, which I'm actually liking right now. But while I'm bronzing my skin, as you notice, I didn't put any liquid foundation on my nose because my nose just gets sweaty really fast, so I don't bother. I just put powder foundation on my nose. So I'm just bronzing up my skin. This is not really contouring. I'm just bringing back the dimension on my skin so it's not like all flat one color, because your face isn't really like one flat color. You know, it depends on where the sun hits you. There's a little bit of a shade around your face. So because we put foundation and we took that all away, I'm just bringing it back with this bronzer. To save some time, I did my eyebrows off of camera. Now I'm going to take the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. You guys know how much I love this palette. So I'm going to take Lolli Mama, this shade right here, and I'm going to put that on my crease. So while I'm doing this, let me just tell you what I've been doing during this quarantine thing. I started to watch Sherlock Holmes. I know it's like a really, really old series, but I just started the other day and I'm like a bit obsessed with it. I love like crime solving shows and stuff, so I'm really, really into it. Before that, I was watching Forensic Files, Cold Case, you know, things like that, and I'm like, I just like it, you know, like, I can totally be, maybe not, but I think I'd be a good detective. Maybe not, because I'm forgetful, but who knows, maybe if I'm a detective, I won't be forgetful. So yeah, I'm so into that right now. So next, I'm taking a mixture of, what is this? Therapy, Sesh, and Not My Journey. So these two purpley shades. So just dabbing my brush back and forth to those colors, and I'm going to put this on the outer corner. Just right here, and blending it like halfway through the crease, a little bit lower than that first shade that we used. I just want to like have a purple hue on this outer corner. So me and my sister Ray, or Shariah as most people know her in the makeup world, she's a professional makeup artist. I think I'm pretty sure I've mentioned her like in my previous videos, but if it's your first time here, I have a sister, her name's Shariah Ray, and she is a professional makeup artist, like I said, and we're actually into, me and her are venturing into this business, or have ventured into this business of selling pastries online. Right now we have cinnamon rolls, we have a Japanese cheesecake, and we also just launched our new product, which is the what is it? It's the crepe cake, a strawberry crepe cake, but because strawberries aren't like widely available, after our strawberries are gone and we're not able to sell them or buy them anymore, it'll just be like a creme brulee crepe cake. So yeah, that's what we're doing, and it's going pretty well. We've had like customers from friends and family, friends of friends. So if you guys are into that, make sure you check us out. I'll leave the link below. We have a Facebook and Instagram page. It's called FR Pastries. So F for Faye, R for Ray Pastries. And yeah, we're really excited about it. It's growing, it's gradually growing. And yeah, it's kept us busy during this time. I do not do the baking at all. My sister does all the baking. I just help her out with other things like looking for customers, marketing our products on social media. We're also posting on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. So yeah, I hope that you guys would also support that. Again, I'll leave the link below of our Facebook and Instagram account if you guys want to order. I promise you, you will not regret it. Her pastries are so freaking good, like so freaking good. So yeah, hopefully you guys will check that out. And my eldest sister May, or most people know her by Mirma May, or just Mirma. She is also selling seafood fresh seafood products online. Her Instagram is Ticx's, and her Facebook is Gastronomic Adventures by Ticx's. I'll leave that on the description box below as well. So she sells fresh seafood, crabs, prawns, oysters. What else does she sell? And some other stuff too. So you can go check that out if you're looking for good quality fresh seafood. Check that out and order from her. So again, I'll leave that link below. So I'm just taking the first brush with no excess product just to blend that in. This is the, oh my gosh, it got rubbed off. It's the Morphe MB23. It is my all-time favorite blending brush. So, and it's very, very affordable. So if you're looking for a really good, affordable, high quality blending brush, I would totally recommend this. I'm gonna do something I'm not sure about. I'm gonna take this Maybelline 24 Color Tattoo Metal in the shade, what is this, Electric Blue. So mine's pretty dried out because I've had it for years, but I put some or sprayed some setting spray and took some on my brush. Just packed a ton on my brush because I don't know how this is gonna go, and I'm gonna put that on my lid. I hope this works. Not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. I just want to put a base on because I'm planning to like put a shimmer on top of this. So I don't know what I was thinking, but this blue shade is not blending. I should have moved faster. When I laid that down, I should have just blended it right away, but it doesn't want to blend now. So slight problem. Yeah, don't do what I just did. Don't use a setting spray to revive a dry base. I would have used the Inglot one, or NYX has a really good one too, like the drops, but I don't have that, so I don't know what to do now. Let me think. Let's try this. I'm gonna take this shade from the Urban Decay palette. All the products that I'm using will be listed down below. So I'm gonna take the shade. It's called Space. It's a frosty like blue color. It has a bit of a pink shift to it. I think I've used this before on my channel, and I'm gonna press that on top. Let's try this. Ooh, that's not bad looking. So then I'm taking Oh Hello and Not by Journey, so these two shades right here, and I'm gonna mix them and blend, try to blend this harshness right here with these two shades. Oh, that's not bad. Let me just tap off my brush. Okay, I think that's working. Let me just pick up more of Oh Hello only and tap that in. So this is what I have so far. Not my best blending work, but yeah, I mean, I can't save it. I've like blended away, and this is what I have. It's okay. It's okay. So I'm gonna finish my eyes off of camera, and I will be right back. Okay, so this is what I have going on my eyes. I just smudged the same shades of purple on my lower lash line, just the outer corners. And then I took this shade from the Urban Decay palette. It's called 5.0 or 5.0, this blue shade. And I smudged that underneath, just close to the inner corner and towards the middle. And I put, ooh, my mirror almost fell. And I put space, this shade here, in between those colors to blend that out. And then I put black eyeliner on my upper and lower lash line, or waterline rather. And what else did I did? Oh, I added the inner corner highlight, which is also that shimmery shade called Space from the Urban Decay palette. So yeah, and mascara, of course. So that's what I have on my eyes. It was a journey, but we got here, and I think I did okay. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm just gonna brush the bake off of my face, and then taking, I'm sorry this video is really long, but I'm taking the MAC blush in the shade Pinch Me and just putting that on my cheeks. So I like to focus out here more, and then just a little bit on the actual apples of the cheeks. It just makes my face look a bit slimmer than just focusing it on the cheekbones, or the apples of my cheeks rather. So just blending it up. And then I'm gonna take my highlighter, which is, of course, I always use this. It's the Wet n Wild Precious Petals Mega Glow highlighter, and just whacking that on the highest point of my cheeks. I have, like I said in my previous videos, or if you're new, I have a lot of texture, but I don't care. I still put highlighter on because I love it. And then I am taking, where is my setting spray? Here. I'm taking my setting spray, spraying my sponge, wiggling that a little, and I'm gonna tap that on my cheekbones just to help melt that highlighter in to my skin, so it's not just sitting on top. There. And what's next? Lips. Let's do lips. I'm gonna take the ColourPop lippy stick in the shade, what shade is this? Lumiere. And I'm gonna try that and see if I like it. Let me just wind this up. Oh my gosh, wait. Yeah, that's all I have left. Seriously? I didn't think that's all I had left. Anyway. And this is the finished look. I don't usually put eyeshadow on my lower lash line, but I think I did okay with this look. Maybe I'll start doing that more often. What else? I had like a lot of struggle blending that blue base out. Like right here you can see there's a harsh line, and that wouldn't blend because it just set right away. So, but when I like open my eyes and from far away, you don't really notice, right? Anyway, so yeah, I think I did okay, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's gonna be a long one. I know it's gonna be a long one, but if you did get through up to this point, thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that, so my videos would be viewed by more people and it'll reach more people. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Oh, by the way, let me know down below what you guys think about me talking while I do my makeup. I know I need to improve a lot more, but I think I did okay for the first time of actually like doing my makeup and actually talking. I think I'm blabbering now, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye!